Drug Wars, a game based on the New York drug market. I picked this game up based on title alone. There's something very funny to me about the bluntness of it. Turns out it has a pretty neat little legacy, but I'll get to that. Drug Wars, released in 1984, can be described as one of the very first tycoon-style games about business management. It just so happens to put you in the shoes of a drug dealer. You have 1 month to pay off a loan shark for $5,500, and you raise money by buying low and selling high. Literally, featured drugs include cocaine, heroin, acid, speed, weed, and quaaludes.
The fucking quaaludes!
Each day is a turn in which you go to a different neighborhood to trade, with prices fluctuating day by day. As you shuffle back and forth on the subway, random events might happen, like getting mugged, being offered a gun, or, infamously, your mom stealing your weed for brownies. What I find engrossing about Drug Wars is the simplicity. There's no fluff at all. The mechanics are buy and sell. The interface is plain text in boxes. It reminds me of DEF CON. Instead of the end of the world being this dramatic thing, the minimal presentation makes it eerily cold and impersonal. Drug Wars gives me the same feeling, except instead of nuclear annihilation, you're a soulless drug dealer. Sure, your initial motivation is to pay off your debt so the loan shark doesn't break your legs, but you can do that easily. After that, your only goal is to make as much money as possible. Every day is just buying and selling, buying and selling. You don't even get to see the junkies you're dealing to. They're just numbers on a screen. Buy low, sell high. You find 8 bricks of coke on a dead body in the subway, and your first thought is, awesome, time to hit the ghetto. Transgressive art like this is interesting to me. I don't think that when John Dell cooked this up for a sophomore computer class, he was really trying to say anything. He just wanted to make an edgy game that played on the political themes of the time. And yet, while Drug Wars doesn't have a real theme or purpose to it, it's a really fun cultural artifact. This was a youth's shallow representation of the escalating war on drugs in a way he found funny, to take the demonized character of the dealer and put you in their shoes. Video games have this unique ability to confront the audience with roles that they would never picture themselves in otherwise, and I think that even if the game itself is shallow, the fact that playing it can draw out that kind of unexpected, empathetic response makes it worthy of artistic consideration in my eyes. Can I write a wordier sentence? Anyway, Drug Wars has a cool little history. I mentioned earlier that it was John Dell's high school project. According to a Wired interview with him in 2021, his teacher gave him an A on the assignment, but it was a frowny face A. Dell uploaded the game to a bulletin board system, because it was 1984, and the game spread around among computer enthusiasts as this funny, edgy game. I guess sophomores are just the godless age range, because in 1993, another one named Jonathan Meyer would rewrite Drug Wars for, get this, graphing calculators. It got stolen from him by a classmate and uploaded to the early internet where it really took off. The game was rewritten and remixed by tons of people putting their own spin on it, most famously Dope Wars, which itself has had many revisions over the years. I'm being dead serious when I tell you that Dope Wars was so popular that Zynga had their own version. On MySpace. The Farmville guys. You could still give the game a whirl. I'll link the Abandonware page in the description. It's pretty easy and simple, which I think made it such a hit in its niche. It's funny that Zynga had a version because Drug Wars is sort of a precursor to the casual gaming genre. I'm glad we don't use that term anymore. Anyway, bye.